Okay, so the first RB combo we're going to do, inherently just by itself, is just stage landing. Stage landing gets you to 5 interactions by itself. No questions about it. Just boom, stage landing. So let's go ahead and activate stage landing. Stage landing is going to summon us a RB monster. We're going to not summon any of the main deck cards. We're going to go ahead and summon Brute Blues. Use the effect of Brute Blues to add a RB card. We're going to go ahead and grab Funk Dock here. We're going to activate the Funk Dock. And Funk Dock's going to go ahead and grab us another copy of Stage Landing. Now we have our second copy of Stage Landing to activate. Activate Landing to go ahead and summon Lambda Blade. Blade's going to summon itself. And then we're going to go ahead and send a RB card. In this case, we're going to send Cutter to grave. Go ahead and put that Cutter in the graveyard. And then we're going to go ahead and link 2 for Valkan Booster. Then we're going to use Booster's effect to add a spell. We're going to go ahead and grab Operation Test. Now we're going to activate Operation Test to summon a level 3 or higher. And we're going to go ahead and resurrect Cutter here. Summon Cutter as far as you can, just so you don't inherently put it in the wrong zone. Activate Operation Test, target Cutter. Don't need anything else here. Gain a 7 due to the Operation Test. Summon back the added monster. Sorry, summons back one of the monsters. Then using the effect of Funk Dock, go ahead and summon another RB card. In this case, we're going to summon Cannon. I don't want to inherently use Cannon's effect, so I'm just going to summon it to a different zone that I don't like monster points to. And I'll go ahead and add Lambda Blade back. Lambda Blade back, that's hard to say. Then we're going to go ahead and link into Clockwork Knight using Cutter into the effect that Sunny points to. Using the effect of Clockwork Knight, send Operation Test, add Clockwork Knight. Now we're going to go ahead and use the effect of Valkan Booster, target the Cutter in grave to summon, and summon it to a different zone. Now we're going to go ahead and link into Board Blocker, linking Cannon and Clockwork Knight into Board Blocker. Board Blocker effect is going to go ahead and pitch us a card. We're going to pitch us Clockwork Knight. And then Clockwork Knight effect is going to go ahead and send a card. And we're going to go ahead and summon a Lambda Blade. And then we're going to go ahead and grab Regulus. We're going to use the, we're going to go ahead and link into Shepherd's Crook. Summon Crook. Use the effect of Shepherd's Crook to go ahead and set next phase. And then we're going to go ahead and use the effect of Regulus here, targeting the Clockwork Knight, just so it's a monster that we're not going to be worried about. Summon Regulus equipped with Clockwork Knight. So, from that one card, we have 5 pieces of interaction that we can use. We have a Spell Trap Negate with Cutter, a Omni Negate with Regulus, a Monster Negate with next phase, and then if we use the effect of Shepherd's Crook, we can go ahead and get back the, and click on the thing, Lambda Blade. As we have only 2 in the grave right now, we can't inherently use it quite yet. We have to wait for the effect of Cutter. And then due to the effect of Cutter will trigger also Funk Dock, so you would get Driller or whatever else. So technically 6 points of interaction if all of them resolve. But yeah, that is the first one. The other ones don't end on everything. You end on, I guess, 5 pieces of interaction, not 6, if I count correctly. But yeah, so yeah, we still get all pieces here with just the one card. This also works with Funk Dock. If you open Funk Dock, it's the same thing, just combo lines that look a little different. That's it. I'll do that one just to make sure everyone knows what they look like. Alright, I'll go ahead and jump into the Funk Dock one. Okay, so the second one we're going to do quickly is just the Funk Dock version of that line, just to show how you can get the same board, but just different orientation of cards. So let's go ahead and activate Funk Dock. Funk Dock, grab Stage Landing, and then basically from this point they should look exactly the same. Stage Landing, going to go ahead and summon Brute Blues. Oop, a little bit too far. Effect. Go ahead and grab another Stage Landing. Grab a second copy. Activate Stage Landing. Stage Landing, then summon Lambda Blade. And then basically rinse and repeat from this point. Lambda Blade effect. Send Cutter. I'm going to go ahead and link into Valcan Booster. Summon Booster. Effective Booster. And Operation Test. And then Operation Test effect. Summon the Cutter again. And then using Operation Test. Target. Gain 7. Bounce and summon a monster. One monster from the handful you bounce back. Then effective Funk Dock. Gonna go ahead and summon the cannon. Then cannon effect. Gonna go ahead and add a Lambda Blade. Link into Clockwork Knight. Send Operation Test. And Clockwork Knight. Go ahead and use the effect of Valcan Booster, Target Cutter, Summon, and then summon to an empty zone. Going to go ahead and link this and cannon into Borg Blocker effect, pitch, effect of Clockwork Knight, banish, discard, add Regulus. This also adds any other piece too if you need it. And we're going to go ahead and link those two off into Shepherd's Crook. And effective Shepherd's Crook, set next phase. Then I'm going to go ahead and activate Regulus effect, target Clockwork Knight because we can. Summon him over here. There we go. I know Cutter's not in the right zone, but it's still... If I was actively doing this is just a quick demonstration. But yeah, you still get the same interactions here as you did in the last combo, just different sequencing. I'm going to go ahead and do the Striker line, because that's the weird one of the other one-card combos. And then we'll do a couple test hands. If you would like to see more of this, just let me know. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do the Striker stuff. Okay, so the Striker cards aren't inherently a bad start, but they're just really susceptible to nib, which sucks. Because just by completing the first half of the combo is nib. Because, for example, add one, which would be Hornet Drones. Add Hornet Drones. Activate Hornet Drones. Summon a token, which is summon 1. Summon 2 would be Kagari. Link into Kagari. Kagari, add a Striker spell back. Go ahead, back Hornet Drones. And we're going to link into Hayate, which is for summon 3. Summon 4 would be another token, which is summon 4. And then summon 5 would be the summon of Shizuku to get the other machine monster on field. So yeah, right here is nib. Basically, you can get nibbed right here and then, which sucks. So, go ahead and link into Valcan Booster. Valcan Booster is going to grab us a spell. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves Funk Dock. We're going to activate the Funk Dock to go ahead and add a copy of Stage Landing. Stage Landing is going to go ahead and activate. We're going to activate Stage Landing. We're going to go and summon a Lambda Blade using the effect of Blade to send Cutter. Then we're going to use the effect of Valcan Booster to summon Blade, moving it to a different zone. And then we're going to link these off into Brute Blues. And Brute Blues effect, we're going to go ahead and grab us our Operation Test. My tum-tum's hungry. Activate Operation Test. Going to go ahead and summon back Lambda Blade. And we're going to go ahead and use the effect of Operation Test, target Cutter and Lambda Blade to summon. Bounce, gain life points, and then summon 1. Summon an RB monster. We're going to go ahead and summon Cutter. Using the effect of Funk Dock, summon Cannon. Cannon effect. Add back, target, add back. We're going to go ahead and link into Clockwork Knight. effect, send, add. Link those two in Borg blocker effect, pitch Clockwork Knight, activate Clockwork Knight, tribute Lambda Blade, send Lambda Blade, add Driller, and we're going to link those two into Shepherd's Crook, and use the effective Driller summon. So, then we're going to activate Shepherd's Crook effect to go ahead and place next phase. So, due to how this works, you still get Driller, next phase, using the effective Shepherd's Crook to summon one back, which can be Lambda Blade, or Cutter, and then the other one off of Funk Dock can be like Cutter or Lambda Blade, whatever we need input back. So it's 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Right? 3, 4. It's only 4 points removal because you have 3 here. 1, 2, 3. And Lambda Blade. Yeah, only 4. Yeah, so 4 points removal. See, that one was 5. My bad. Yeah, so you have 4 points of removal instead of the 5 with the other one. So it's a suboptimal combo, but compared to anything else, it's better. And in this case, I should have done it with Driller instead of Cutter. I should have sent Driller to grave instead of Cutter. Also, you end up with a bunch of life points, as you can see. But yeah, that is it for combos. I'm going to go and do 2 test hands for you, and we'll end the video there. So the first test hand we're going to do is pretty easy. It's very simplistic. Basically, we have a bunch of extension. So our opponent wants to hand trap us. They easily could. Like activating terraforming. Everyone's going to want to ash that. So they ash. We don't get Funk Dock. Whatever, we have stage landing. We're guaranteed combo anyways. So let's go ahead and activate Funk Dock if we didn't get ashed. And then we're going to go ahead and I really don't know what to grab here because we don't necessarily need anything. I guess we can go inherently and just grab Last Stand for more protection and more interaction. Yeah, let's go grab Last Stand. That's telegraphing to our opponent. Oh, they have stage landing. So let's try to negate that, which unfortunately we do. You could grab a second Last Stand here, but they're going to try to stop this as much as possible, even if grabbing a copy from Last Stand. Let's go ahead and summon Brute Blues. Blues effect. Ignore my stomach, please. Add another stage landing. Activate stage landing. I'm going to go ahead and summon Lambda Blade. And then in this case, we're going to go ahead and activate Lambda Blade to send... Let's send Rocket because I got none of the names because I got Cutter in hand. So, let's go ahead and link these into Valkan Booster. Booster's going to go ahead and grab us Operation Test. We're going to activate Operation Test. Summon level 3 or higher RB. We're going to go ahead and summon back Rocket. And we're going to use Operation Test, targeting Rocket. Bounce Rocket to hand. Summon an RB monster from hand. We're going to go ahead and summon Cutter over here, just to get it out of hand. And then using the effect of Funk Dock, go ahead and summon Cannon. And we're going to go ahead and use Cannon's effect to go ahead and put back Brute Blues. We don't necessarily need to worry about it, because we can go ahead and target Valkan Booster, summon back a Lambda Blade from grave, then move it to another zone. I'm going to go ahead and link this into Borg Blocker. We're going to use Borg Blocker's effect, pitch Clockwork Knight, since we already have it. Use Clockwork Knight effect, pitch Last Stand. Go ahead and grab Regulus. I'm going to go ahead and link these two into Shepherd's Crook. And we're going to go ahead and use the effect to place ourselves another copy of another card. So we're going to put next phase. And then We're going to go ahead and activate the effect of Rocket to summon it, just to give us an additional name. Set imperm, and then go ahead and use the effect of Regulus to summon. We're going to go ahead and target Borg Blocker here, because that's all we really need. Summon Borg Blocker. Sorry, summon this and attach Borg Blocker. So that gives us like 7 pieces of interaction. So we have a Omni with Regulus, Spell Trap negate with Cutter, Monster negate with Imperm. Next phase for another monster negate, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 2 more for 6, because you have Lambda Blade and Driller, which we can summon of other effects. So yeah, 6 points of removal, easily accessible, and could at least eat through 1 hand trap, which is kind of fun. So yeah, do one more test hand, and then we'll call it there. Let's see if we can start with any other combo lines. This hand don't think is playable, unfortunately. The only downside of running limited names is if you open something like this, it's not playable. Not at all. If I even opened a small name, that'd been fine. Like Driller, or Cutter, or anything like that. Or even Rocket, for crying out loud. Because you can activate Link into Clockwork, summon it back, go from there. It's a 2-card combo, but still would do the same thing. You wouldn't get very much interaction with it. But yeah, this hand is genuinely just unplayable. Yeah, okay. Let's try that again. Here we go. We're going to do the Speedoid cards. There we go. I'll do that. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and activate Speedoid Terratop to special. Terratop effect. Don't need that. Go ahead and add special Tomborg. Special Tech Tomborg. And then there's our 2 machines. Go ahead and do Valkan Booster. Since we already opened the Operation Test and ironically a Clockwork Knight, we don't got to worry about either of them, so we can just go ahead and add Funk Dock. Sorry, that's Staged Landing. Poop. I think I can still figure this one out. Staged Landing. Summon RB Brute Blues. Sorry, this is not once per turn. Add Funk Dock. Activate Funk Dock. Grab Stage Landing, because we already have Operations Test. We don't need a 3rd one. So go ahead and activate Stage Landing. Summon the Lambda Blade. Then Blade's going to send us Cutter. Cutter to Grave. And we activate Operation Test. Target Cutter. Summon. And I think we just Operation Test here, targeting Cutter. Yeah, I think it's just Cutter here. Target Cutter. At gain 7, summon RB from the hand. Summon. Effect. We don't have any RBs in grave, so there's no reason to summon this. I guess just summon Rocket because we kind of have no other reason to. Let's go ahead and link into the other guy. Link into this effect, pitch, and I should have bounced multiple. I should have bounced Blade back to hand for the pitch. Yeah, okay. That's what I should have done. Then I could, yeah, okay. That's what I should have done. And then link Rocket and this off for Shepherd's Crook. Crook effect, yeah, because I could also mitigate that. Let's go ahead and put next phase. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pieces of interaction with 2 hand traps. Sorry, I could do 5 if I really wanted to do Clockwork Knight here. But what I should have done is bounce a Blade as well, and then summoned Cannon. maybe linked first. Maybe there's some way to do that better. I don't know. But anyway, that is it for this time. This has been RB Combos plus some test hands, which we've done a little poorly. This has been the Cardman's Cards. I am the Cardman. Until next time, keep collecting. Bye.